Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Rich and I'm with Elk Endeavors. Hey, today I wanted to talk to you about affiliate marketing and what's going to be happening in the year 2020. And so there's several different things that are coming up and coming to light, which are very exciting. But they're going to be some changes that you want to be prepared for affiliate marketing in the year 2020. So what I'm going to talk about today is optimizing your advertising for cell phone use, okay, and mobile devices, basically. So optimizing your advertising dollars for mobile devices is what I'm going to be talking about today. Okay. So before we get started, though, if you could please make sure that you give me a thumbs up if you like what I have to say. If you like what I'm doing here, drop me a comment if there's any questions or you have any wonderings or you have any other things that you want to know about. I'll be covering some things this week as I go, and then also definitely subscribe at the end if you like what I'm doing, and stay with me till the end, and I'll let you know what's going on. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started. So if you think about, like, everyone's got a mobile phone, right? I have a mobile phone, and I was a holdout. Like this was it was a long time coming for me to get a mobile phone back in 2011 or whatever it was. But at this point, everyone's got a mobile phone, right? A smartphone. Anybody who's going to be purchasing anything online as an affiliate marketer, or from an affiliate, is going to be purchasing it online. Okay, I mean, not everyone, but they're going to be purchasing it on mobile phones, right? So mobile phones are going to be the way of the future. Okay, and so what do we do on mobile phones? We scroll, right? We're looking constantly at our phones, and that's one of the things. So if I'm looking at, I'm actually going to I'm going to break down and buy a webcam this week, tomorrow, for Cyber Monday. But I just scroll through, and that's how I find the one that I want to do, right? And you guys know what scrolling is. So that's ultimately the reason why you want to optimize for mobile, is because everyone's scrolling, right? And you have to be able to catch their attention and stop them and say, okay, this is my advertisement. This is why you have to stop here so I can get your attention, right? The attention span, actually, I'm going to go over that next, right? So it's very important to know that we're scrolling first, okay? Very importantly, and I have my notes here, the number 2 search engine in the world is YouTube, okay? The number 2 search engine in the world is YouTube, okay? And think about how you consume YouTube. And that's one of the things that I think, as an affiliate entrepreneur and as an affiliate marketer, you want to pay attention to how you do things, because that's ultimately how you're going to be able to best market to your customers. If you know how you do things, then you'll be able to get to your customers more readily, because you'll kind of know them, right? So I consume YouTube on my phone. There's very little that I do my videos on YouTube. I mean, on my desktop, my laptop. But my videos, sorry, my son's running his truck around. I create my videos on my laptop, but I consume them on my phone. And so that's a really important thing. And you have to think about the fact that that's what other people are doing as well. They're consuming them on their phone. Okay. And the number 1 search engine is Google. And Google is the same way. Like, when you need to know something, you look it up on your phone. You don't go back to your desktop. You don't go back to your laptop. You look for it on your phone, right? And a lot of times, because it's right there. You have the entire internet right here, right? This is it. This is the internet right here in your hand. So you've got the number 1 and number 2 search engines in your hand at all times, to the point that it's really tough to get to like stay away from it. Okay. And there's 2 things I want to point out here. Number 1 is that people's attention spans have shrunk considerably, down to 7 seconds or something like that. And so the chances of you watching, hopefully you're still with me, but the chances of you watching this entire video through to the end, unfortunately, are slim to none. So I really have to entertain you, and make sure that what I'm providing is worth it to you to listen to. So that's number 1, is that people's attention span is shorter, but their time is also shorter, right? Think about it, if you're using your phone to watch YouTube, search online, do Google searches, buy things from Amazon, right, your time is going to be limited, right? Because I mean, let's face it, like how much time do people spend at work on their phones, right? When they're not supposed to be, when they're, you know, they're doing something that they're not supposed to be doing, right? People do that, right? So you have to think about like where, I mean, honestly, where people are doing their searching, right? I mean, and you know, I'm not going to get too graphic here, but like, where do people do a lot of their searching, and they're watching YouTube and shopping and stuff like that, right? Because if you're sitting in your office or in your cubicle or wherever you are, and you're scrolling through the internet, someone, you don't want people to know that, right? So that's something that you have to consider, right? Is that your people's attention span and the time that they have is really slim. And that's why you see like I don't think that's why, but like that's something you see with Amazon, where you can say buy now, right? And you swipe right and you just spent $150, right? And it makes it so easy. But that's the way things are going, right? So number four is Messenger and SMS, right? Facebook Messenger, text messaging, all those two things are driving sales now, right? I get text messages from all the affiliate marketers that I subscribe to and I watch, and I'm working on that myself, because ultimately, it takes a little bit more. You have to be able to finance the ability to send text messages automatically, but I can send text messages once I'm working with a client. Like I can send text messages with them, and it's a lot easier because and the same thing with Messenger. Like Facebook Messenger allows me to communicate with both people that are marketing for me, and people that I'm marketing to, very easily, right, from anywhere in the world. And I actually, like, people don't pick up the phone anymore. There's some study, I think, that it's like 87% of people don't like pick up the phone. And the other thing is, I actually was on the phone with a gentleman from India, Jordan. He was from Jordan. The other person was, I didn't call India because I found out what happened when I called Jordan. It cost, like, for a 15-minute phone call, it cost me $57. So I was like, what the heck? So I called the phone company. I was able to get it back. But like, that's something that, like, I just use Messenger. Like, I'm not going to call someone because I can use Messenger on my phone and I can see the guy, right? Like, I can talk one-on-one for free using Messenger, right? So that's where, the phones are going to be coming in. I mean, they're you have to optimize for phones. And then, like I said, number 5, it's easier and easier to buy. Okay. So if you think about, like I said, I'm going to buy a webcam, right? So I've got, let's just, like, for sake of argument, let's say I go with the Amazon's Choice, right? Amazon's Choice is $17.99. I'm not gonna do that. If I hit buy now, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want this one. But, like, I can just hit buy now and it'll be here like Wednesday. So that's something that we have to be ready to go, because it's easier and easier to buy for our customers. So those are the 5, and you want to make it as easy for them to buy for your customers. So those are the 5 reasons that I want to drop for you today, in terms of optimizing for mobile. Okay, so please make sure that you're thinking about that as we move into 2020. I'm going to be thinking about it, and that's something that I'm learning a lot from this process as well, in terms of my research that I've done. And so I'm doing this research for you so that we can all win, right? And that's one of the things that I'll talk about in my blog post. If you read in the information below, that's my blog post, and that has information on why it's important to optimize for mobile as well. So thank you very much for listening today. Again, if you like what I've done, please give me a thumbs up, drop me a comment, let me know how I'm doing, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the good stuff that YouTube tells you to do. And I'd love to have you follow, because I'm trying to grow my audience and help as many people as I possibly can. And starting out 2020 as a great year. Very much looking forward to it, and hope you have an awesome day. Thanks.